Hey everyone, it's David, BreezeFlippers. I'm by myself today, end of the week. Well, not really. I have her today. So I have a new partner. If you haven't seen her yet, this is Missy. Sheri's under the weather, so she's not gonna be with us today. She's lost her voice, so she doesn't wanna talk on video. So I'm gonna talk about what's sold. I am also kind of still recovering. So I had my surgery Friday, and just in case anybody knows, I talked about it a few times. Heart cath, they didn't find anything. So that's a good sign, right? So that means that there was just an anomaly on the stress test, I guess. So something they'll just kind of watch, and I'll have to do another stress test in a year or so. No big deal. Happy that it came out this way, but kind of lost use of the hand for a few days because of where they went in at. So I have to be really careful. Can't lift anything over 8 pounds, which is not fun, especially because I'm right-handed. So anyway, getting used to that. So we're gonna try to do this today one-handed as much as possible. And we're gonna talk a little bit about what's sold. It's been a great week. We've had a super weekend. I think we had 30-something sales going out this week, and I think this weekend alone, goodness, I have about 20 items to ship, 32 items sold so far. So we'll talk about what's sold and what's going on, and anything else that comes to mind. So let's get into it.
Flip it, ship it, wear BreezeFlippers, keep it moving, find it, flip it, ship it, repeat, BreezeFlippers, we can't be.
So this weekend's been really good. Spent most of the day Friday actually in the hospital because we went in early, and of course it takes all day for you to have to sit there until everything's ready to go. And then we got out of there late in the afternoon. I had a couple sales go out from Thursday night, and then I realized we were going to drop them off on the way in. Well, I was still under anesthesia and I completely forgot it. So Sheri drove past the post office. I wasn't thinking about it. So anyway, so it's going to have a late carrier scam, but oh well. But I did sell, I'll pop these up on the screen, Ghostbusters stretch tech figures, a lot of 3 with Phoebe, Gary, and Callie. These are new, sealed in the box. I picked them up on Dibdit, so dibdit.com, guys. Also sold some video games. That was a PS3 lot 4 of 4 games, and it was Call of Duty Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and then World of War, Rainbow Six Vegas. So anyway, those all went out Friday, technically Saturday, because I forgot it. But we also made some decent sales. And then I had the first sale that's going out, and I'll talk about that too today, is Walt Disney's Fantasia 2000 CD, Chicago Symphony Orchestra, soundtrack from 1999. It's complete. I don't have it to show because it's in a bin that's too heavy for me to lift, so I have to wait for Sheri to help me with it, so I'll probably do that. I lost my partner. She was here a minute ago, but now she went and got her alligator so she can tear it up. So, so if you hear her over there, she's working on an alligator. So let's talk about the first thing I can show you. This is kind of cool. So ended up selling this Pensacola Ice Flyers Maverick Bobblehead. So this is the mascot from the Pensacola Ice Flyers. We have a hockey team here in town. So believe it or not, local stuff sells. This is actually something, and honestly, I didn't pay anything for this, guys. I was at a garage sale, and I picked it up, and I was really liking it, and the guy said, I bought something else. He goes, yeah, you can just have that. He goes, we got it free. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, it sat on my shelf for a long time. I did list it, and I thought, well, you know, let's see what if it sells. And then it did. $31.99. I got $5.99 shipping for that. So I have to put a little neck brace around him because he is a bobblehead. So I'll put a little neck brace around him and put that in bubble wrap, and he should be good to go. So that was kind of fun. Next, I sold a bunch of these this weekend, guys. So let me grab them up and see which ones are which, because they're all in boxes, and that's not it. So, all right, sold a bunch of Merrymakers, Department 56, and honestly, I am almost out of them, which is really cool. So this was Chester the Tester and his kettle. I don't have them open. This one's actually sealed. And then this same person bought 3. So they actually bought the Optimist. So they bought this one as well. And I'm gonna have to look at this one. It's making a little jingle sound. So hold on a second. So it's actually new in the box, but I just want to make sure it's not rattling. Oh, I think we're okay. So it's the one where he's fishing with a little candy cane, hoping to catch something. And then let's see, I think this one too, Sheridan Thanks Santa. So another one, another Merrymaker, guys. So these were tremendous. I could not have been happier and more pleased with how those sold. I literally paid less than $2 a piece for them. But for that lot, I got $74.67. It did charge shipping. I'll probably return some shipping because I think the total on it was $103.77. But I mean, she didn't ask for a shipping return, but I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you guys return some of the shipping? Because I know it's just going to be way over. But I probably will return some of it just because, even if I don't do the whole thing, because I do have to find a box that's going to be big enough to hold all 3 of those. So I probably will return something. Next, we sold, and sometimes guys, these sell. I don't know. I bought them in the past, and I don't buy them anymore unless I really see some deal. Now, this is the reason I have this one, and this is actually a Winners 2000 Winners Circle Bobby Labonte number 18 Interstate Batteries car, 124th car. This is brand new. This is part of a deal I picked up at a garage sale. I think I've mentioned this before, where the guy said that his nephew passed away and left all this stuff in his garage, and he just didn't want it anymore. And he was just like, they were getting ready to close up for the end of the day, and he's like, look, he goes, $10, you can have everything on the table. And I was like, oh, I can't pass that up for $10. So anyway, so not even in this for $1. It didn't sell for much either, guys. $8, and I think I got $7.99 shipping on it. Next, this one's kind of cool. I've talked about it before. I've talked about the buy that I made for the plush, the Pokemon plush buy. Well, this was part of it. And we were just talking about that yesterday. And I think my total buy on that plush buy with everything, because this was part of the second part of the sale, everything on that sale was $270. So I bought all the plush, which is 60 or 70 plush total. And then all of the Matty Maxes that were in there. There were some other big plush that were some bigger ones in there. And then this is a Mother 2 Earthbound Nintendo Boku and Friends stuffed doll set. So Hobonichi, I think. I don't know what they call that. Anyway, I had it listed for like I had it listed for 155 because it is an open box. But the characters are all perfect, you know, so, and they're all tied in there, but it was an open box, and I'm pretty sure they were taken out at one point. But I had it listed, I'm just banging my microphone, sorry about that. And I had it listed for $150 something, and it went on sale for $140. And so they're all listed brand new. They were selling $150. I ended up taking a deal, $115 on this, because it's going to Florida, and it's going to be cheap to ship. And I just, $115, it gets it out the door, it gets it off my shelf, and it's a pretty good. So I have to look at the numbers on that, but we are so far into the profit on that buy. For our $270, I think we've probably done somewhere in the vicinity of $1,200. So definitely can't complain. Now, what else have we sold? Golf clubs, guys. This is the weirdest weekend. I've sold everything except for comics this weekend. It's hard to believe, but that's exactly what's happened. But this sold. Picked this up at a garage sale for $2. Saw it because it said white ice on it, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool. It's an Odyssey putter. Odyssey white ice putter. This is a right-hand 35-inch, 340-gram blade, and I got $56.99 for it. Pretty sure $9.99 shipping, at least. I don't know. Maybe it's a $12.99. I have to look. But I know I got shipping on it. I was real happy that went out. And then more Merrymakers, guys. Department 56 Chester, the tester, and his kettle again. So that's the same one. I think I've showed this one before, but it is kind of cool. I mean, these are vintage, and I don't think they make them anymore. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's got him. He's basically licking a spoon, and it's got a little kettle in there, so you can kind of see what it looks like. But anyway, these are all new in the box. Like I said, they've been not... I don't know, some of them she might have taken out at one point. I told Sheri, I said, I kind of wish we'd have bought them all, but we didn't leave many, to be honest with you. There were just a few left, and they were really the bigger ones, so I didn't do those. And then, so I ended up getting, $18 for that, and I'll get $6.99 shipping. And then this one is the lollipop entrance, and I'll show this one. It's kind of cool. This is another Department 56 sale. Merrymakers, the lollipop shop. It's so hard. I'm trying not to use my hand for anything, but it is really impossible. All right, so anyway, this is just a cute little display. You could kind of set it up, and but that's going to go out. Let's see, that is sold for $26.09, and I think it got. I think this one's going to have $8.99 shipping on it. Pretty sure it did, because it's a little bigger and a lot heavier. So. Good sales this weekend, guys, and I'm running a sale right now. I think that's helping, but at the same time, I think it's just the time of the year. Sorry, I had to lean over in front of you guys. So I think it's just the time of the year what's selling. So Here's some interesting stuff. Like I said, really interesting stuff selling. It's just like kind of eclectic, to be honest with you. So many things that have been in our inventory for a while too. And this is another one. This is a 1999 Harley-Davidson vintage motorcycle playing cards. It's 2 decks in a metal case. Didn't get much for it. I didn't pay much for it. I bought these and some Hot Wheel ones and something else. I think I paid $2 for everything. Sold this though for $5. It does get $6.99 shipping. It is heavy. So I just kind of took the offer on it because it's time to move it, guys. It's got to clean stuff out before the end of the year. Did sell some video games though. We sold 2 of these. There's 2 games in here. And this is the Jungle Strike and Urban Strike. Super NES tested. These are great little tactical games. Sold these for $18.69. And I'll go out with $5.99 shipping. Lots of stuff. Lots of crazy stuff. Here's a fun one. All right, pick this up. I think 50 cents at a garage sale. Now, I think it still works. Let me look here. To look and see. Where is the button on this thing? This is a Gravedigger Monster light up cup. It's a light up mug. It works. It did work. I have to see where the button is. I know there's a button on it somewhere to turn it on. I have to see where it's at. Where's the button? Yeah, I might ought to practice that before I did it. I'll find it in a minute, but one of these little things is a button. I can't remember. Oh, maybe it's right here. Nope. Yeah, anyway, it does light up. It has lights on it. For the life of me, I don't know where the button is. I'll have to look and see. Hang on a second. I'm going to stop and find the button.
5 minutes later.
All right, found the button. It's right here. So you can see it lights up. I think it stays lit. There you go. See? Lights up. It's kind of hard to see but you can see it. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, lights up. It's cool. It's all kinds of stuff going on. Flashes different things. Now I know how to turn it off. So didn't realize it was on the head. So I guess you have to turn it off somehow. Oh, there we go. Nope. It's going to turn back on. That thing ain't going away. Now I can't shut it up. There we go. All right. So they'll get it with the batteries. I got $5 for it. Anyway, like I said, paid 50 cents for it. Don't really care. It's going to get $6.99 shipping. So that's going to go out. Let's see. We debated on this because this looked like it would be fun for my grandson, but we decided that he's too young. He's still too young for this. Anyway, this is a VTech Kidizoom creator camera with the tripod, and the USB charging cable. Tested and works. Actually, I think it comes with the card too in it. So picked it up at a garage sale. Bunch of stuff that we picked up at a garage sale, and I honestly don't think I paid very much for it. Yeah, I think I paid $4 for it. We got $28.49 for it. It will get $6.99 shipping, and that'll be an easy ship. That's going to be one of the easier things to ship today for sure. Let's see what else sold. Oh, these. I have a lot of big things to ship tonight, guys. Oh, all right. This is a set of golf clubs. That's right. Callaway Steelhead X14 Pro Series iron set. This is a set of 3 through pitching wedge, right-handed. These are pretty nice. They were actually in really, really good shape. I picked them up. Let's see. What did I pay for these? I think $16 for the whole set. I want to say it was, I picked them up and that other club out of a bag. I just kind of pulled them out and I was like, oh, they're all there. So I think it was $2 a club is what it ended up being. So I bought them all and sold it for $113.99 and $29 shipping. Pretty sure it's $29 shipping because those boogers are heavy. Yeah, $29.99 shipping because I have learned my lesson on golf clubs, guys. Every time I ship a golf club, I always get killed on the price of the shipping because they're heavy. And right now, everybody's charging a ton of money more. So you get UPS or USPS, both are just way expensive. So I sold this. I think this will be a fun. This is the last leg live football drinking game. Not drinking right now. So so anyway, this is a beer game or whatever you want to do. It's a tailgate party game, but it's sealed. I bought this when I bought all those puzzles, basically the clear puzzles that you put together, the impossible puzzles. But I think I paid a whopping $2 for it. Got $15.99. It'll go out with $6.99 shipping. So sold that. That's good. Let's see what else we got, guys. Whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry, I keep bumping my microphone, so if I have to figure out how to get rid of that sound. Let's see. I got something else in here. I know I sold something else. There's a bunch of stuff. I just got to find it. Oh, here's something. It's nothing. It's nothing exciting, guys. Like I said, weird stuff this weekend. This, not a Christmas present, I can guarantee you, but this is a Blink XT sync module, first gen. It's for Blink cameras. Now, I bought a bunch of Blink cameras, and they were all kind of like, you had to buy them in sets, and one set came with the Blink module, and then another set came with the Blink module. Well, you only need one module unless you want to set up multiple camera sets. So I had an extra one. This was brand new. Sold it. Ended up getting $19.99 for that. I'll get $6.99 shipping. And again, here's another one. This came in at a kind of a low offer, but honestly, it's been in my, I don't think I paid any. I think I paid $0.25 for it. And matter of fact, yeah, it doesn't even show I paid anything for it, but it's probably $0.25 for it. This is just a Duplo by Lego, just a really small set. Took an offer of $4.75. It has $5.99 shipping on it. I'll make money on it. It doesn't really matter. It's out of my inventory. Another thing that's kind of cool, I picked this up at a flea market. Here is a American Tail Fievel Goes West full card set. So this is a complete card set from West Trading, and it's a 36 card pack, brand new. $22.79 for this. I think it has free shipping, but these aren't great sellers, so I was really happy to get it. I only paid a couple bucks for the whole pack. I got 2 of them. I'm keeping one because I might open them up and do my own kind of, when I do cards, I'm going to be doing some more cards on Dibdit cards, I think. Pretty soon, at least I'm going to try, because I got a bunch of stuff to sell on there. So I think I'm going to probably use that as either giveaways, or I might sell some individual packs. All right, let's see what else we got here. Getting down to the end, guys, and I think we'll still probably get some more sales today, I'm hoping. Did sell this, picked this up at a garage sale last week. I was driving through my neighborhood on my way back from dropping off packages, and sure enough, there it was, a garage sale running my street. So I thought, well, that's cool. So I picked this up. And it's an Illuminated Sudoku game from Technosource. It's brand new, sealed, so it should be, I figured it was going to be good. And ended up getting $23.74 for it. I think I got free shipping on this one because, like I said, I only paid $2 for it, so not going to worry about it. Ended up selling, I got that. And last, but definitely not least, guys, and this one was in rough shape. This was at a sale. Oh, I gotta say, I'll try to pull it because it's already in the package. This is at a charity sale, and I picked up a whole bunch of stuff, and CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, all kinds of stuff. And I didn't pay very much. I mean, I gave them what I should say this, I overpaid because it was a charity sale. It was for a good cause. But I saw this in there, and it's beat up, but it is a Gears of War 4K Diaz, I don't know what it is actually. It's an action figure. So Gears of War from Color Tops, but it is a McFarlane Toys. That guy has all kinds of cool toys. He does great comics, and he does cool toys as well. So anyway, ended up getting $6.83 for it. It'll have $6.99 shipping on it, but it is cool, and it is a cool little toy. Its box is rough, but I mean, somebody else could take it out. They would probably use it. But that's what's going on, guys. It is crazy, but this week we have had $1,259 in sales, and just this weekend alone, $814.47 in sales. So it's going to be a good payout this week, and I'm very happy about that because, we got to bank some money for taxes and everything for the first of the year. That's always fun. But yeah, I mean, good sales. I hope your guys' sales are going that way. Leave a comment and tell me how sales going, guys. Yeah, like I said, this weekend, the end of the week, I'm kind of like just wanting to go through what sold. Don't have a lot of crazy things to say. I did get a couple really odd lowball offers, just strangest things. So everybody tries something. you know, you have something listed for $30 and they send you a $5 offer, and I was like, and I just reply back and I go, did you mean to leave a $5 offer? Because that's below cost. So I'm like, it's a video game that sells for $30 or better, and it's on sale right now for $27. I'm like, I'm not going to go much lower than that. Anyway, I don't know. Everybody's trying to get a deal right now, and I'm sure that's what's happening. But I'd love to hear what's selling for you guys. So leave some comments and tell us what's going on. Hopefully this week it'll be a little better. Get used to my hand back a little bit more every day. I'll have to wear this hopefully after tomorrow. Because basically you can't move it because you don't want to open that artery up. So they don't want you moving it. Can't lift anything heavier than 8 pounds. So it's been a challenge to lift the bins. I was doing it one-handed. Muscles. So not easy to do, but I was able to get it done. And now I got to go figure out how to ship some of this. So Sheri's going to pull herself together and come help me ship, even though, like I said, she's not feeling well. So hopefully she'll feel better next week. We'll have her on the video. We'll find some cool things to talk about and some fun stuff to do. But that's pretty much what's going on, guys. We've just, like I said, I've been mostly sales, and it's been crazy. It's been a lot of cha-chings this weekend, and I'm so happy to see that. And some of the stuff that's moving, you know, the problem is right now though, because we've had essentially 2 weeks of no sourcing. We were gone the one weekend up in Augusta, and I did some sourcing. I did get some good stuff, but you know, nothing that's going to be crazy. I don't have the stuff to really sell on Dibdit right now, which I'm still doing comics on Dibdit, which is fun. But I always have plenty of comics. But I just didn't get anything else, and we're just way behind on sourcing. And then yesterday it was a bust. It couldn't go out, but it was also raining. So there was really no sales anywhere, and I wouldn't have been able to go out anyway. So next weekend, we're hoping that's going to be nice enough that we'll get out and get some sales, because we got to get some inventory. We're getting some empty bins. So the end of this year, we're going to be doing a lot of consolidation and getting some bins all consolidated to figure out where things are, kind of do an inventory check system, make sure we have stuff that's listed, make sure it's, you know, that's what happens typically when we do at the end of the year. We go through and we go, well, this isn't listed, this isn't listed. I don't know how it gets unlisted, but it does. It just happens. So we're going to go through and check all that, and then, you know, hopefully just kind of start the whole process again in January, you know, keep sourcing as much as we can. So garage sales slow down a little bit in this area in January and February, but they jump back up in March. Usually March through May, we have really good sales. And then, you know, June, July, August, the really hot months, September, they really slow down, then it picks back up again in October. So anyway, we're going to hit it hard. Like I said, we've got some big goals for next year, and we're going to just try to do what we can to kill it. So, but that's what's going on, guys. So let me know what's going on with you guys. If hopefully your sales are great too. What are you doing to kind of spur sales? Let us know, because I ran a sale. Everything in my store is on sale, anywhere from 5% to, I think I got some stuff marked down to 30%, because that's the stuff I want to go. A few of these things might have been 30% off, because just want to get them out of the inventory. If they've been in there longer than a year, I'm not a storage facility. I don't want to be a storage facility. I want to start moving stuff a lot faster. So, but so we've run some sales and done some things that are kind of moving along. And then anything that's going to be sitting there that we think isn't going to sell, or maybe it's just not quick, we may move that to the booth, or we may try it in an auction to see what's going on. But that's what's going on, guys. I hope your sales are great. I hope your week is great. That's Missy saying goodbye, because somebody just pulled in the driveway. So, all right, well, that's all I got, guys. We'll see you later. I'm David, BreezeFlippers. Have a great one.
Flip it, ship it.